choosing between monolithic and microservices architectures depends on various factors, including the size, complexity, and specific needs of your application. Here's a brief overview to help you decide. Hi everyone, welcome back to agtech. Today, we'll explore the differences between these two approaches and when you might choose one over the other. Monolithic architecture. Monolithic architecture is a traditional software design pattern where an entire application is constructed as a single, tightly integrated unit, commonly referred to as a monolith. In a monolithic application, all components and modules share the same codebase, database, and runtime environment. Monolithic applications are characterized by their simplicity in the early stages of development. A single codebase houses all features and functions. However, as the application grows, so does the complexity. Changes to one part of the application may inadvertently affect others, making maintenance challenging. Monolithic architecture is well suited for smaller projects or those with relatively low complexity. Popular applications like WordPress and Django follow this architecture, where simplicity and rapid development are paramount. Advantages: simplicity. All components are integrated into a single codebase, making it easier to develop and deploy initially. Performance. Direct communication within a single process can be faster. Ease of testing. Testing can be simpler since everything is in one place. Disadvantages: scalability. Scaling a monolithic application can be challenging as it grows. Maintenance. As the application becomes more complex, maintaining and updating it can be difficult. Deployment. Any change requires redeploying the entire application, which can be time-consuming. Microservices architecture. In contrast, the microservices architecture breaks down an application into a collection of smaller, independently deployable services. Each service is responsible for specific functionalities and communicates with others through well-defined APIs. Microservices excel in scenarios where scalability, flexibility, and rapid adaptation to changing requirements are critical. Large-scale applications like Netflix, Amazon, and Uber have adopted the microservices approach to handle their complex and ever-evolving ecosystems. Advantages: scalability. Each service can be scaled independently, making it easier to handle increased load. Flexibility. Different services can be developed, deployed, and maintained independently, allowing for more agile development. Resilience. Failure in one service doesn't necessarily affect the entire system. Disadvantages: complexity. Managing multiple services can be complex and requires robust DevOps practices too. Communication overhead. Services need to communicate over a network, which can introduce latency and complexity. Testing. End-to-end testing can be more challenging due to the distributed nature of the system. When to use each? Monolithic. Ideal for small to medium-sized applications or startups where simplicity and speed of development are crucial. Microservices. Suitable for large, complex applications that require high scalability, flexibility, and resilience. In the debate between monolithic and microservices architectures, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The choice depends on the specific needs of your project. Careful assessment of your project's requirements, constraints, and future growth plans will guide you toward the architecture that best suits your application's goals. Ultimately, the architecture you choose should align with your project's goals, resources, and scalability requirements. Be open to adapting and evolving your architecture as your application grows and your needs change. If you have any specific scenarios or further questions, feel free to ask.